Hello, hello! Welcome to Ash's Songwriting Pod. I'm Ash, and this is the podcast where I talk about my favorite thing to do in life, which is songwriting. Mainly today we are going to discuss a couple of songs. We're going to discuss one song. This is the demo. We're going to discuss one song, and this is one of my favorite songs in the world. It's a Sajama Cut song, and let's see if you can identify which song that is. That's right, it's Idle Semen from Sajama Cut. Idle Semen was released in 2005 as part of the Osaka Journals album. And it was released at around a time where independent music, as the Western definition of independent music is, wasn't really going in Indonesia. We had a couple of bands. Well, you had your Pure Saturdays, and then you had your Rumah Sakit. But people were still kind of sort of just figuring out the whole how to make indie music. And what I mean by indie music is ones that are not overtly punk, overtly metal, or just overtly one of the other genres. The nature of independent music makes it really malleable as a term, but it's indie music as well. The Osaka Journals had made it. Pure Saturday, Rumah Sakit. You know what I mean. Well, this is my favorite song, Idle Semen. It comes from the Osaka Journals, which is Japanese in theme. You have on the track listing, you have songs called Season Finale, Fall in Japanese, It Was Kyoto Where I Died. But my favorite song is Idle Semen. Okay, I'm talking in circles right now. Let's hear it again. See why I like it so damn much. Now, Idle Semen begins with a simple riff. A riff anyone can play. Just the kind of sort of dude. I just love that kind of simplicity. People today, they make a song and it has to have a cool intro. It has to have these weird chords, or it has to be like rockin'. You don't really hear songs that begin like this anymore. Like it's just Rintomo. Now, very simplistic, minimalist intro. That's what I like about it. It really grabs the audience. I mean, the other Sajama Cut songs, they have sweeping kind of sort of production. And Idle Semen, when placed in track number 7 in Osaka Journals, it's really a good contrast. Yeah, it is. The lyrics. The lyrics are amazingly vulgar. Well, what do you expect? If the name of the song is called Idle Semen, you are going to talk about... And it's a Japanese-themed release. I mean, here's the thing. People underestimate titles. Title song last, or, we'll just write the lyrics and just title it something like whatever we repeat in the chorus, the catchiest part. But the thing about this song is, and if you know what my songwriting output is, you would know I really love my titles. And contrary to what people think, I don't just love long song titles. I mean, Idle Semen. Idle Semen. Idle Semen. It's just really disgusting when you say it over and over again. But yeah, Idle Semen in a Japanese theme album, the Osaka Journal. So you know what we're talking about here. We're talking about idols, and we're talking about semen. And the lyrics, let's just hear it how Marcel Thee sings it. That was him singing Rinto Mosaki, would you come out and play with me? Would you swallow my cum? He sings it really soulful, and it's just a bastard thing to say. I mean, I would imagine Rinto Mosaki being one of the idols in 2005. Would you come out and play with me? Would you swallow my cum? And it's really, it doesn't really, you know, Japanese people have those idols, gravure idols, and then you have your AV people. But when you're listening to a song, and you have to consider the voice of who is singing it. So we're talking about a bloke. We're gonna assume he's a male, and he loves his porn, apparently. And he says, Rin Tomosaki, someone he probably doesn't know, would you come out and play with me? Would you swallow my cum? This, who would say this? I mean, practically any boy ever, I suppose. So we're talking about a boy that is expressing himself, and the only thing he has to express at the current moment is how would he like to play with a Japanese porn artist and swallow his cum. The revealing part of the song comes in the next parts. Let me just play it for you. Well, we see here, would you ever really see what you will never ever be, a hope that's falling apart? So, would you ever really see that you would never ever be, a hope that's falling apart? There's a sort of, I want to be the hero type mentality, boys who sit there and masturbate, and they see these porn people. They would have fun, they would masturbate, they would come, and then in the afterglow of the masturbation, something I would know from personal experience, like, you kind of see these girls, they exist in real life, and coming from a single person who doesn't really know a girl, at least that's who the song is coming from, not myself, Alice. It's really just in 4 lines. Marcel Thie, who I assume wrote the lyrics, has depicted very succinctly about a person who is desperate for love, loves porn, and has, he wants to be the hero type thing. And second verse is Akira Watase, would you come down and pleasure me, sure to excuse my charm. Charm come. Very, not the charm come, they kind of rhyme. It's not the first thing in the rhyming dictionary, and then you have to kind of applaud Marcel Thie for, rhyming come with charm. So, and then you have this kind of sort of rhyming action where you have like, Rin Tomosaki, would you come and play with me? The first line of the second verse is Akira Watase, would you come down and pleasure me? Which is perfect couplets. It's written by someone who knows his poetry. And that's another point plus for Idol Semen. I know I don't write, considering poetic lines or whatever. When they do, it's a coincidence. I'm just telling you right now. Second verse is Akira Watase, would you come down and pleasure me? Excuse my charm. Excuse my charm. And it's like, it sounds weird, but you have to know that coming from someone who is primarily masturbating during his free time, the assumption is that he himself has low self-esteem and sees himself having negative charm. So to excuse his charm, which has a negative value, is kind of sort of like a point positive for him. Should he see this Akira Watase in real life, which unlikely, and continues with the theme of the third and fourth lines being the kind of sort of the hidden kind of sadness in the voice. You have, should you ever really be what you will never ever be, a hope that's far playing her part. So it's like, it's also kind of the hero syndrome, I want to be the hero. I want to save you from the seedy world of Japanese porn making, which is lucrative, by the way. By dignity, but hello money, maybe? short shelf life too. It's kind of like a professional athlete, isn't it? Porn artists, like, you start at 18, you get recruited, you either get famous, and then career kind of pans out after 30. You might have your Alex Rodriguez's with, like, enhancements, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, should you ever really be what you ever be? That's what playing a part. That continues the theme of the first verse, which is beautiful, and let's. Not a lot of lyrics, Idle Semen. It only has those 2 verses and the chorus, which is probably one of my favorite choruses ever. Let's. Playing porn. Stop playing porn. Stop playing. Something like that. Not cut out to be the queen of porn. Stop playing porn. It's a really good summation of what the song is about. So you can see from a songwriter's perspective, this is one of my favorite songs. The other songs are great, but this is the crowning jewel of it all. It's a simple pop song which starts simply. The verse gets to the point. Line 1, line 2, vulgar. Line 3, line 4, sadness. The chorus kind of sums it all up, and that's why I love this song, Idle Semen. This has been Ash's Analysis, and this is Ash's Songwriting Pod. Thank you very much.